Imagine a place that tells a story spanning centuries, where culture and nature intertwine to create something truly extraordinary. That's the beauty of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. I'm Abigail, and this is Global Treasures, the podcast that covers the history, travel tips, and legends surrounding one of the 1,248 World Heritage Sites each episode. These places have been identified as having universal cultural or natural significance that is so exceptional that it transcends national boundaries and is of importance to present and future generations. Welcome to Season 3, where we'll explore the 27 sites that UNESCO added in 1980 together. Thank you as always for listening to the podcast. I appreciate all of your support, and you can continue to support the podcast by subscribing at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, or your favorite platform. You can also follow us on TikTok and Facebook. You can check out my blog on globaltreasurestravel.com for even more travel tips and to hear about my latest adventures. All of these links will be included in the show notes. The Buddhist ruins at Takht-i-Bahi and the neighboring city remains at Sahr-i-Bahlo are located in Mardin, Pakistan. The name Takht-i-Bahi means throne of the water spring, though its exact origin remains uncertain. According to local belief, the name Takht-i-Bahi comes either from two wells located on the hill or from springs that once flowed nearby. This archaeological site was once an important ancient Buddhist monastery and is considered one of the most significant relics of Buddhism in what was once Gandhara, a civilization that spanned across northwestern Pakistan and eastern Afghanistan. Takht-i-Bahi dates back to the Indo-Parthian kingdom, which existed from 19 CE to 226 CE. The monastery itself was founded in the 1st century CE and remained in use until the 7th century CE. Despite the passage of time, the site is exceptionally well preserved, offering visitors a bird's eye view into the Buddhist monastic life of the past. Today, around 85,000 people live in the surrounding area, though none reside within the ruins themselves. The site is divided into 4 distinct areas. At its heart lies the stupa court, a central courtyard surrounded by a cluster of stupas. Stupas are domed structures that hold sacred relics, such as statues, and serve as a place of pilgrimage and meditation. The other 3 areas include monastic chambers, a temple complex featuring additional stupas that were constructed at a later date, and a tantric monastic complex, which may also have been used for meditation practices. Carved from local stone, the Buddhist ruins of Takht-i-Bahi stand as a testament to the region's rich history. Although it endured for centuries, the site appears to have suffered damage in the mid-5th century, when the area was subjugated by the Huns, led by none other than Attila the Hun. Fast forward, when the ruins first re-emerged in modern history through a French officer's written reference in the 1830s, and official excavations began in the 1860s. Today, many recovered artifacts, including incredibly well-preserved Buddha statues, can be viewed in various collections at museums such as the British Museum. Then, just over 3 miles away, lies the neighboring site of Sahr-i-Bahlo. Its elevated position on a high hill allowed it to escape the same fate as Takht-i-Bahi, remaining in pristine physical condition and earning its own status as a picture-worthy site. This fortified city is surrounded by an area known for cultivating sugarcane, wheat, and corn. While both sites have faced some negative impact in terms of preservation from both a lack of security and local pollution, their endurance remains a compelling reason to visit. Now that we've covered a bit of the history and what you can expect to see, I'll dive into some travel tips for those who want to visit, and I'll be sure to include some links in the show notes to help make planning your trip easier. Let's start by talking about what to pack. If you plan on visiting during the summer, know that July can get up to over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, so pack some breezy, modest clothing. Also, bring a scarf in case you plan on entering mosques or other religious sites. August can get quite a bit of rain, so definitely bring an umbrella. If you're coming in from another country, you'll want to fly into Baka Khan International Airport or Islamabad. Islamabad is a larger airport, but a longer drive. From either airport, you can get a taxi or hire a car. The ride-sharing apps many of us use in North America and Europe aren't available in Pakistan. Once you're there, you'll find that the official languages are Urdu and English, but it's very common to hear Punjabi spoken as well. A translation app is always a helpful tool to have on your phone, just in case. While it's not a requirement to be part of a sanctioned tour to enter the country, I highly recommend booking one, and there are many options for UNESCO World Heritage Site specific tours. Also, keep in mind that a tour group led by a guide or even a local you hire as a guide just for the day is essential for getting into the site itself. You can't just buy tickets online in advance. Plus, a tour company often can help handle all of the coordination of logistics for you, from helping you secure your visa to sharing important tips on which vaccines you may need based on your country of origin. All of that being said, you can buy tickets the same day on site if you do decide to navigate it independently. This site gets around 10 to 13,000 visitors annually. So while that is a significant number, given how remote this site is, you still won't be fighting large crowds and huge lines to get in. Many use Peshawar as their home base, since it is a larger city and has many hotel and restaurant options. Islamabad, being the capital, is also a popular choice, but it is over 2 hours from Takht-i-Bahi. Some of the stone sculptures and other artifacts from this site are at Lahore and Peshawar museums if you want to learn more. Now, of course, we have to end by talking about the food. The national dish of Pakistan is nuhari, a slow-cooked, spiced meat stew. It is typically made with lamb or beef shank and served with an oven-baked flatbread like naan. It's so important to take the time to appreciate traditional foods and different ways of cooking, especially when we travel. This is one of many ways that a culture shows a sense of pride in their history and feel connected to their roots. So whether you explore the entire country or come to Pakistan specifically to visit this remarkable site, the Buddhist ruins of Takht-i-Bahi and neighboring city remains at Sahr-i-Bahlo live on, continuing to showcase the unique architecture, spiritual beliefs, and practices of the time. Join me for our next episode, where we will dive into yet another one-of-a-kind UNESCO World Heritage Site. Until then, keep exploring, keep wondering, and keep treasuring the remarkable diversity of our world's heritage.